Hi everybody, StephenFlagg here, and this is just a quick Minecraft video to show you what I've been up to. I know I've been promising you a lot of gameplay videos, and I really haven't gotten the chance to sit down and record anything in the last little while. I just recently did a big move, and I'm trying to get acclimated with that again. I work in the evenings now, so it's a lot harder to get my stuff recorded. But anyway, I figured I would give you a quick tour of what I have been doing in my spare time. And I am right now on the Hatpack server, the Hatpack Feed the Beast server. So I will put a link down below for all of you to go check that out. So this is the server that is run by Hat Films. If you haven't seen any of their videos, go check them out. But, I mean, if you're watching a Minecraft video, then obviously you've seen Hat Films. So, basically, when I first got here, I realized you needed diamonds to purchase your land. You purchased a 32 by 32 area of land, so I went down, I mined, I found myself 50 diamonds, bought my first plot of land, and that's what this small fence, this cobblestone fence, represents, just the first area. This is Flagg Industries, the temp location. As you can see, I've got a lot of flowers outside. I made a little gravel walkway. And as we go in, this is just a temp location. I have already built the new building. I'm in the process of moving things over. So we've got a radio, which was pretty neat. You can actually find these, because of open blocks, you find these radio chips and you put them in, and this is Love Classics. That's Baroque, and I'm not sure what I've got in there now. I think it's punk. It's very loud though. I'm going to turn it on for a second and see. Whew. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll turn that off. That's a little loud. You can use redstone. If I put some redstone up there, I could actually keep the volume down. So we've got our basic setup up here. As well, I'm powering things using 4 windmills. Don't worry, we'll look at that later. So as we go down, this is my first building, so a lot of my stuff is in this building. Over here we've got an iron furnace, a compressor, a macerator, and a bat box that's keeping those all powered. The bat box itself is powered by the windmills I've got up on the roof. Yes! Alright, so we've also got a redstone furnace and a pulverizer, both of those being powered by this leadstone energy cell, which is powered by this steam dynamo, and it is hooked up to an aqueous accumulator, which is why I've got this little bit of water here. Now if we go down to the third level, as you can see here, I've got my sorting chest. I drop all my items in here and they will sort. Now what I'm using is the extra utilities piping systems. Now I did have, you can actually see the pipes up there. Those are just basic sorting pipes. I did have them set up for mod sorting pipes, and it will sort everything by mod, but there are certain things I'd rather not have sorted, like my weapons, my armor, my tools. That would all just go into a basic Minecraft chest, and everything would be mixed, as well as my food, which I actually like to keep upstairs. My rare items. I like to keep my redstone, my diamonds, my lapis, my quartz, my emeralds, all that stuff separate in here, like stuff that's a little harder to find. But other than that, yes, I did use, see, I've got extra utilities here. Those are builder's wands, those are amazing. Ingots, Thaumcraft, wooden items, Tinker's Construct. I think I got a bit in there now. Mob drops, BC Energy, coal, charcoal, flint, BC Transport, anything from the Nether, IC2, Mine Factory, Biomes of Plenty. Really, I don't have to tell you all of this. These are the mods that are included in the Hatpack thing. Firelanders, Railcraft, raw ores. Those are just raw ores, because I have a smeltery. Forestry, saplings, flowers, magical crops. Oh, I have gotten so into these magical crops. If I do start recordings very soon, I'm going to get into these magical crops. We've got potions, Natura, Ars Magica 2, which I have just started getting into. Project Red, Chisel, Thermal Expansion, Open Blocks, Blood Magic, Buildcraft, and then we've got our dirt, gravel, sand, glass, stone bricks, rare items. This is my extra chest where all of the excess stuff that isn't sorted will drop into. And then we've got this chest, which is just my odds and ends of little things that I don't really have a a spot to put them at. I do have a couple of crafting stations here, and an arcane work table and a research table, which are both for Thaumcraft. Now, I believe I've actually found all of these things, and we're not going to get into Thaumcraft right now, I'm just showing you around. Now as well, out here we do have a blast furnace, and we have our smeltery. And because the smeltery is there, I've got my stencil table, my pattern chest, my part builder, my tool station, and my tool forge all right here as well, just so I can be ready to build fancy things like backup beater, and Choppy McTavish, and Diggy Diggy Hole. Yeah, that's an original name. Alright, so back up. We go all the way back up outside, and of course it's getting dark outside. Got some essence berry bushes here. It took me forever to find a goddamn cow. I'm not in a biome where cows exist, so I had to build some nets and go out and catch some cows and bring them back here. The first set I brought back despawned on me for some reason. This is the second set of cows I caught. And sheep, of course, were in this area. Now, because I own this land, when I give them wheat and I don't get a baby anymore, I get a spawn egg, which is fantastic. It makes it a lot easier for me to be able to move these guys. Now, of course, I have a small garden here as well, some cotton, some blueberries, grapes, you know, all that stuff. And they are being watered by a sprinkler over a tank, because I hadn't built any aqueous accumulators yet. I didn't quite understand them when I built the garden, so I have a tank there. We got some sugar cane here and a bunch of berry bushes, and there's an infinite water source. Now we also have over here, that portal is going away. This is my safe area for magical crops. As you can see, I have some glowstone, there's a cow soul, redstone, obsidian, copper, coal. I got 4 diamond plants there, a couple of ender plants, some earth, dirt, fire, water, and that's just essence. They are as well being powered by this sprinkler system, and that's all glass, perfectly clear glass out of the smeltery up top. I just wanted to really protect this area. Your area on the server, once you've bought it, is protected. I mean, people can't really destroy anything, or I don't think they can even place anything in your area if you don't want. I don't mind people walking around here. I'm happy to have people walking around and seeing my stuff. But technically, people can't open that door. So I figured that's the safest place for that, for now, as a temp location. Now, as you can see, I've got a nice big set of stairs here. Now, these stairs, I'm going to try not to look at that yet, lead up to, firstly, we'll stop the halfway point. Boom. And a little path. This leads up to the, what I call the lower waterfall. This entire waterfall, that's a man-made waterfall. I built that. We've got, as you can see down here, we've got the mossy cobblestone. It's behind all of the water on the waterfall there and above as well. Now, I do have to do a lot more cleaning up and tinkering in here, but as well, I'm adding land here. I expanded the land out this far, and then we are cutting away all the land down there until it's even with that cobble fence, and that's going to be the new either garden area or the new farm for the animals. As you can see, I ran into some water down there. I'm not sure what to do with that yet, whether or not to keep that or just fill it up. Either way, I can create water very easily. So let's not look at that if we can help it. Back up the stairs. This was my, as you can see, there's the waterfall. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful waterfall. I'm thinking of cutting up some mossy cobblestone into half slabs, or even just some quarter slabs with a hacksaw, and going along the sides here. But anyway, this is the house I started. These are fantasy blocks, and then I started using the chisel on them to give them some sort of a design. As you can see, it's barely done because I started work on something else. I was going to move everything up here, but no, I decided against that because I decided to build a tower. There's a lot of magic in this. There's a lot of Thaumcraft, and there's Ars Magica too, and I thought if I'm going to be trying out any of those mods, I really need to have, you know, a mage's tower. So I built a mage's tower. And I tell you, if it wasn't for that builder's wand, it would have taken me fucking forever. Pardon my language. Fuck that. No, I'm gonna curse a lot if I have to. So let's take a run over here, and I'll show you quickly this this Mage's Tower before we go. I had to travel halfway across the map to find some silverwood trees, also that weren't on somebody's land. I didn't want to grief anybody and steal any of their trees off their land. This is probably going to be the garden down here. But anyway, shut up, zombies. So there are going to be some stairs built in here. This is the ground floor. This is where I'm going to put my new sorting area. All of my chests will be in here. And then we go up. You see now these floors, everything is 3 high. I'm actually going to be taking out this floor and putting it 1 above that floor, so that it'll be 5 high, and then I'll have a gap in between in case I want to run any wiring or piping, and I'll have higher ceilings. It's going to happen here as well. This is the first area where the tower comes in. Chisel makes some beautiful blocks, don't they? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And they're 1 for 1 as well. This is the inside of the beginning of the outer tower of my tower. I was thinking of putting the smeltery up there. Now, oh my goodness, this is a very tall tower. Okay, up. Okay. Now you can see where I've started actually expanding and making it taller. I'm thinking of putting my Thaumcraft in there as well. I'm thinking of doing Ars Magica in here, because up on the roof is the remainder of my Ars Magica. This is my crafting altar. It's all set up. I actually haven't started making spells yet, but I'm getting ready. What I'm going to do is dome this off in glass. I'm making glowstone glass. It takes an awful lot of glowstone, so I'm in the process of doing that right now. And that is going to dome all over here, and I may put a line or 2 of the glowstone glass through it, just to, you know, give it some sort of a look from a distance. So as you can see, I actually own all of that land way back over past the top of that mountain, and way out that way as well. I started off with just one 32 by 32 area, and now I have 14 32 by 32 areas all joined together. So yeah, anyway, this is what I have been up to. Oh, I can change into a ghast. Now I will be getting back to more videos for everybody, because I really do enjoy making the videos. It's just finding the time. Now, if any of you have any better ideas for my tower, for floors on my tower, let me know down in the comments. And if any of you are on the Hatpack server, come check me out. It's StephenFlagg. Come check out my area. And I just turned into a duck, so apparently ducks can fly. And yeah, we'll go out. We'll do some Minecrafting, and check my area out. By the time you see it, this may look a little bit different. All of that's going to be out. This is all going to be flattened. I'm moving that. Yada, yada, yada. Listen to me go on and on and on. So anyway, I'm a duck with a duck on my head. That is crazy. So yeah, this is StephenFlagg. So I will be seeing you again soon, guys. Talk to you later.